سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح تنهد يا صاحي كي تستريح وغص الدعاء الخفي.
بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. يوم الجمعة, the day of Friday. As Muslims, we recognize the importance and the value and the significance of this day. It is the day that we go for Jummah prayers. It is the day that we feel the most closest and the most spiritual, right? It is the day, if you had to pick any day of the week, Friday is the day of the Muslims, right? Similar to how the Christians, they have Sunday and the Jews have Saturday, Friday is the day of the Muslims. And it is a hadith by the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that says that the best day on which the sun rises is Friday, since it was the day that Adam was created, and it was the day that Adam alayhi salam entered paradise. It was also the day that Adam alayhi salam exited paradise, and inshallah it will also be the day that the day of resurrection will be on. And one important aspect of Friday is, of course, Jummah. Since we were young, our parents have taught us that we have to pray Jummah prayer in the masjid, right? Sometimes it's the one time people actually go to the masjid in the week. They go for Jummah prayers. We go, we sit down, and we listen to the khutbah. And there are many times that, because we go out so many times every day, sometimes we forget some of the most basic etiquettes and manners and things we're supposed to do on Friday. So inshallah, today we'll be talking about some of those things that inshallah, if we're not already doing, we should try to implement them into our Friday routine. And if we are doing, let's try to improve those, inshallah. The very first thing on Friday that the Prophet ﷺ said is that we should bathe and we should clean ourselves, right? We should go to Jummah, clean. We should try to take a shower. If you had to clip our nails, if you need to, cut your nails, try to cut them on Friday, right? These are the things that the person who takes a shower, reads Surah Al-Kahf, clips his nails, and goes to Jummah, all his sins will be forgiven. So inshallah, let's try to go and clean, just try to wash up and try to go to the masjid, clean ourselves, groom our hair. Once we do that, of course, try to wear your best clothes, right? Many times, we just wear whatever we have and we just go to the masjid. Try to take out a fresh pair of clothes for Jummah, maybe a pair of jeans, a nice sweater, or whatever, though, or shalwan kameez. Just dress up nicely. And of course, sisters, put on a nice hijab, put on a scarf, a clean one, look nice. Like, imagine like you're going for an interview or you're meeting someone important. You are meeting someone. You are meeting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on the best day, at the best time. So try to dress up for that, inshallah. Apply some perfume, look best, be happy on Yawm al-Jum'ah. And then of course, another thing is, what a lot of people tend to forget is reading Surah Al-Kahf on Friday, right? There are so many rewards and so many benefits about reading Surah Al-Kahf, yet we tend to forget. So inshallah, try to read Surah Al-Kahf. Even if you can't read it, try to read a couple pages, couple verses. Some scholars say you just even reading the first 10 verses. That doesn't take more than 2 minutes or whatever. Try to read Surah Al-Kahf. And of course, for Jummah, try to arrive early. Many times we like to be the people who come in last and leave first. That we want to spend as little time as we can in Jummah. No, let's try to change that attitude. Let's try to arrive early. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that the first one to enter the masjid for Salat al-Jummah, it is like he has sacrificed an entire camel for the sake of Allah. And then the second one is a cow. Then the third one is a sheep. And then the fourth one is a chicken, and then an egg, and then after that, so on, so on. And again, try to arrive early, right? The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam also said that every Jummah at the doors of the masjid, there are 2 angels there writing the names of every person who enters. And when the khatib starts his khutbah, they close those books and they listen to the khutbah. So inshallah, try to arrive early, right? Try to come, pray our salat, pray sunnah, read Quran in the masjid. I know sometimes we have classes or we have work, but inshallah, let's try to come as early as we can, whatever we have to do, just try to come early and take advantage of that. Let's get our names written down in the books of the angels. And finally, even after, when the Jummah is going on, first of all, when we come in, we're supposed to pray 2 rakat. Right? The Prophet ﷺ, one time he was giving a khutbah and a Sahaba came and he sat down, and the Prophet ﷺ, in the middle of his khutbah, he instructed the Sahabi to go and pray 2 rakat sunnah. So again, when we come into Jummah, pray those 2 rakat sunnah, and then of course listen to what the khatib is saying. Many times we go in there but we're not listening, our minds are somewhere else. Sometimes we're on our phones or whatever, checking the time, we got something to do. Let's try to focus on what the khatib is saying, right? Try to take benefit from it. Try to benefit from your salah, even when they're reciting the Quran. Try to feel the closeness of the Quran and feel the closeness of salah. And of course, afterwards, stay in the masjid. Don't just, say salam and rush off. Try to make your zikr. Try to pray 2 rakat. Try to greet people, right? Again, it's Yawm al-Jum'ah, it's a day of celebration. We should be happy that Friday is our Eid, our weekly Eid, the Prophet ﷺ, as he said. So enjoy it, right? And then finally, one other thing that many of us do not take advantage of is the hour between Asr and Maghrib. That very hour, the Prophet, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that anyone who makes dua to Allah, who makes dua sincerely in that time, it will be answered. So inshallah, if you're going through something or you need something, right? Make dua between that time. Try to, if you're not too busy, maybe stay in the masjid between Asr and Maghrib. Read some Quran, make dua, do zikr. Take advantage of the time. Take advantage of your Jummah, right? Every single person wishes that if he had to pass away, he would pass away on Friday, right? And you will not, if that is your goal, if you want to die on a Friday, then you have to love Friday. You have to care for it, right? That the person, there's a very famous story of a person who passed away on Jummah. But not only on Jummah, he passed away in Ramadan, on the 27th night of Ramadan, at the Hajj time in sujood. I mean, that is a person who, mashallah, that could not have been possible if he did not love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in his deen, and he did not love that special time. So if you want, we gotta love Jummah, we gotta take advantage of it, inshallah. And inshallah, just as you're listening to this khutbah, right, or this one or many others, try to learn, try to become, between one Jummah and the next Jummah, you should always be improving, inshallah. Inshallah. And always, of course, make dua, read Quran, and take care of others. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين فاستغفروا إنه الغفور الرحيم.
سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح تنهد يا صاحي كي تستريح وغص